able to learn how to communicate and understand how that person processes, how that person talks. You might not understand completely how that person thinks, but being able to understand their form of communication, I think that used to take us out. And I used to have to try to explain so many times that I'm saying something to you about it because
you wanted me to change it.
I want you to change it, because my nature, to me, if you tell me about something I'm doing wrong,
I want to fix it.
I want to fix it.
Yeah.
That's just the way I am. I'm wired that way. If I know I'm doing something wrong and I mess this up, I think I'm a perfectionist by nature. So my very nature, and a man, it's like, so if something broke, I want to fix it. I don't want to just keep riding.
And it's not that I didn't want to fix it.
But it came off
But it came off as, gosh, you're feeling him. You know, you're supposed to be this his helper. You're supposed to be everything, and you're praying, you're talking to God, and then he's got something negative to say.
Yeah.
You know, in my mind, not that I didn't want to fix it, but it made me feel like I messed up again.
Yeah.
If you focus on changing yourself, everything else will work out. And I've said that plenty of times when on our other marriage videos on our family channel. If you focus on yourself, stop trying to change the other person, because I had issues too with you, but I was one of those people who try to keep peace. And just because you don't say anything, one moment's gonna happen when you're gonna spurt all that out.
She would let me have it, and then and even in those moments where you would dump it all on me, even in that, I didn't like the way it was delivered to me. But I was taking bits and pieces of what you said, and I was trying to fix it.
Yeah, I knew that.
Even though it hurt at the time, like the way it was given to me, it's like I'm trying to salvage whatever I can take out of this, take away, because you know what's the saying? Everything people saying about you isn't always the truth, but everything people are saying about you ain't always a lie.
Yeah.
So it's some truth to everything people are actually saying about you. So you got to figure out how to take the meat and spit out the bones of that. So her presentation, I didn't necessarily care for when she gave it to me, but I'm like, at least I got something to work with. I know that you don't like this, so I can stop doing that. And I know that you told me, hey, I don't like when you do X, Y, and Z. All right, well, now we got something to work with. And now I know, don't do that no more.
I mean, over time, with the grace of God, I was praying like, Lord, I want to be better. I want to be the wife and the woman that he needs in his life. Because I try not to, I don't know if I'm sure you have, but of everything that you ever did, even though if I thought it was the weirdest thing ever, or I felt like financially we can't do that, if I felt like you were passionate about it, I always supported you 100%.
You did.
Regardless of whatever it was, because I wanted to make sure that you were the best version of yourself for our kids. I wanted to make sure I was never the nagging wife, because I heard that before. And so when I asked you, was I a nagging wife, and you had to tell them, like, she don't really say anything.
No.
So it was one of those things. I wanted to be there for you. I wanted to always give you the best version of myself in all your adventures that you wanted to do for your career or for the community or for Mississippi or for your family. I was like, okay. I want to do a festival. Okay.
Really? You giving me the...
And did I never complained about it. I want to do a food drive. Okay. I want to do an album. Okay. I want to record a video. Okay. I want to do this. Okay. I want to quit my job. Okay. Everything I've always been there to support, and that's one of the things I will say.
Man, that's quit your job thing sound real bad. Sound real bad. You got to answer more on that, because I want to quit my job and fully pursue my business. Because you just say I want to quit my job, just like, wait, hold. I know there's some people on here watching like, wait, what? Like, no,
I try to be. Now I have given my permission. This is another thing that I try to do, ladies. Like, I don't, because I know that he is the head of this relationship. I carry his name. And so I know that God's going to judge him according to how everything else flows from the house. So if I feel like something that he is, a decision that he's making, if I feel in my spirit, like gut feeling, like, I don't know about that, I will express it to him in my opinion. I never tell him, don't do this or don't do that or blah, blah, blah. I would say, this is my opinion, but you are ultimately the head, so you just make the decision. I'm just giving you my opinion. And from that, he was always looking for my opinion, and it was like, oh, yeah, my opinions are important.
Today's special, Portia says, you're the let's ride wife. Like, yeah, she definitely, I mean, I can honestly say that I can come to her, and I always tell you, don't know this, but I've talked to people in private. Maybe George knows this, you know, we've talked before, and I've said stuff like, you know, no matter what idea I present to her, she never shuts down my ideas. And in a marriage, if you are female watching this and you're married, that's so important to a man. And when it comes to stepping outside of the norm, like just, you know, getting a regular 9 to 5, nothing wrong with that. A man need to work. I'm not saying that. But when it comes to a man pursuing a vision or a dream or something that he has that he wants to do, you're the person he looks to. I mean, because most of y'all know y'all already take over anyway in terms of like, once y'all come in, we don't know how to do nothing. No, we don't know how to dress, none of that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm being funny. Anyway, having your approval, so to speak, of the idea, it's like if I got her in my corner about what it is I'm trying to do, and I know she like ain't like, I don't know, but she's like, go for it. I mean, I'm finna go full in. I'm already that way anyway, but if I know I got her support, I'm good. Like everybody else, I can do it and fail at it, but the fact that I know she supported me, I can go at it with full confidence, and that does something for a man to know that you have your wife's full support for your ideas, and she doesn't look at you, because in your mind, you're already doubting yourself anyway about if it's something that forces you to get out of your comfort zone, like me fully pursuing my business, and me like not knowing. I got 12 years that I'm doing. This has been my life for 12 years, and now for me to say, you know what, I gotta do this, and I feel strongly about it, but I'm not sure because this is uncharted territory for me. I've been doing it, but it's always been a side thing. So for me to pursue this fully, I don't know. And then have your wife saying, no, I think it's time, and I think you can do it. And I'm gonna be honest, when I first stepped out there, that first year for me, it was rough. And oftentimes it was her belief in, you can do this, you can get through this, you know, encouraging me with scripture, because I was reading my devotions, I was doing all that stuff, but I was struggling because I didn't see my own value, I didn't see my own worth, and then having her there to affirm that value and to affirm that worth in the times where I couldn't see it, even more recently to different things that have been happening in the career and in, you know, the different shift that I've taken, and just kind of having her confirmation, it means the world. So women, with your husband, your significant other, you don't know how much weight you carry just by your support, just by your word. Yeah. Because we'll go out there and try to pick up a truck and break our back just because you said we can do it, because it's something about having that woman's support, that belief in you that you can actually do something, that gives you that extra edge of strength that you didn't know you had. And then in that matter, like, you don't want to let that person down. Going back to the whole commitment thing, it's like, I don't want to let her down. If she's banking on me, I got all this stuff riding on me, I don't want to let her down. Yeah. So it's like, I have to show you that I got you. Yeah. I have to show you that I got this. I can handle this.
Yeah. I think the other part of it is when I do come to you and I say something, it is because of the time that I have in the morning with God. Mm-hmm. The stuff that comes out of my mouth, because I can be in there with you, because I'm experiencing whatever the issue that you're going through, it affects me too. And if I'm experiencing it, I can have the same feelings and the doubts that you have of, oh gosh, what are we going to do? You know, you just quit your job. But it's the time that I have with God in his presence that I feel like when I do talk to you, I know that it's not coming from me. I feel it, and I'm like, this is what God wants me to say. And whatever you're trying to say, and there are times when he's talking and he's just want to get it off his chest, and I'm like, nope, I need you to stop talking.
I be getting mad. She won't let me vent. I
know you want to vent, but the words that you're saying, they have power and they go into work, and I need you to stop talking and listen to me. But no, let me talk.
I be want to get it out.
I know you do.